Hello everyone! In this episode, let's look at everything what's outside of the car and explain everything. Let's go! With opening the door, you have a few options. Of course, you have your key, and with this key, of course, you have lock, unlock, and only unlock the trunk. But if the battery, this takes a 20-30 clock battery. If this battery is empty, you turn it around, press this button, the right direction, and then you have a real key which opens the door. And because the car doesn't recognize the key anymore because it doesn't have any power, you have to use the key and press the power button, and then the car recognizes the key again because it's very close to the sensor, I guess, and then you can start the car and drive. There are a few ways to unlock the car. Of course, you can use the key and just press the unlock button, but you can also just have the key in your pocket, walk up to the car and press this button. Then it's unlocked. So first the tires, they are, oh my god, you can't read, 215, 55 or 1798V. Those are the winter tires. Summer tires have the same measurement. And it says here that your pressure should be 2.5 bar on, it doesn't matter what your load is, so full or empty. Okay, the mirrors, start with this. Here's your blind spot warning that lights up when there's something in the blind spot. Mirrors can fold and unfold, and there's even a setting that a welcome mirror, every time you get close to the car, the mirrors will unfold. But you can do it that every time you lock or unlock, they will go out or in. Let's go in the back. Of course, here we have your radio antenna. The LED lights. In the premium edition and the style edition, those lights are LED. In the trend, the first, the cheapest one, this is not LED, it's normal bulbs. Blinker, this would be your fog lights. On this side we have the reverse light, of course brakes, and parking sensors for things. Also in here will be the blind spot collision warning when a car is coming from the rear, so it comes from this direction or from the other, it will, so when you're going out of a parking space, it will warn you. Oh, forgot the tow hook. Here's a tow hook if you wanna tow someone. There's two tow hooks included in the car. They're in the trunk. In front, here we have a little air intake for the brakes. LED lights again for trend and premium. Tow hook for the front. Parking sensor only in premium edition. Weapons, of course. Here's your VIN of the car. Here, if you can see, this is the sensor inside of the car for light and temperature. Up here is the rain sensor. In there, in this thing, is the camera for LK, LFA, or recognizing traffic signs, stuff like this. Let's open the hood. Okay, the hood does not open automatically. It's being held by this rod. It's okay. So what do we have here? Coolant for battery and motor, brake fluid, fuse box. This cover you can take off, but I'm not gonna do that. It's not my car. Washer fluid, of course. Air conditioning, everything in there. This is, everything that's yellow is high voltage, because here is the charging connector. And this is an important thing. It's an emergency release for the charging cable if you cannot get it unlocked, if the charging stations is something going on or whatever. And then we come to the charge port. Charge port is fairly simple. It will light white when you open the thing. If it's charging, it will be green. If it starts charging, it will blink. It's red when something wrong with the charging. This will show you in 3 LED lights the state of charge. I'm at above 70. That's why it's doing this. You cannot see this button here. I'm guessing it only lights up when you have scheduled charging. This is scheduled charging button. So when you have charging schedule enabled and you plug in, it will blink and show you that there's only charging, and if you press that button it would charge automatically. This will also light up when you have heating planned, so climate on time. Important is this light in here. This is not a sensor or anything, this is a light. This is to warn you if in the area here there's high voltage, so that you don't get shocked or anything, because if this battery is being charged by the high voltage battery, then there's current, there's high voltage flowing in this area, and they want to warn you. What's also important is, of course, this is the radar sensor for the adaptive cruise control, and down here are some air intakes to cool the battery or the motor.